As we know, bending involves the manipulation of the four primary elements:
water, earth, fire, air.
However, within each primary bending discipline, there exist sub-elements, specialized forms of bending that harness the unique properties of their respective elements. Throughout both series, we've witnessed incredible displays of sub-elemental bending, each possessing its own strengths, weaknesses, and distinct characteristics. So, without further ado, let's jump into our ranking of the most powerful sub-elements. Beginning our ranking at number 10, we have Plantbending. Bending the water inside plants to manipulate them isn't as well known and appears to take a bit more practice.
I protect the swamp from folks that want to hurt it, like this fella with his big knife.
In this episode, Avatar Aang, Katara, and Sokka encounter swamp benders, who exhibit a unique form of bending that involves manipulating the vines and roots of the swamp.
Wait! I didn't call you here.
They use these abilities for transportation and defense. At number 9 is Seismic Sensing.
No, I'm not gonna end it like this.
Even with all the power in the world, you are still weak.
While all earthbenders possess the ability to sense vibrations through the ground, Seismic Sensing elevates this skill to a form of heightened level of a second sight. By utilizing echolocation through the ground, individuals gain a real-time 3D map of their surroundings.
Chief, the estate's been secured. No one has left the workshop since we arrived.
Perhaps we just couldn't see him leaving. There's a tunnel beneath the workshop, running deep into the mountainside.
Despite common misconception that Toph invented the technique, previous earthbenders like Yun and Jianzhu are depicted with this ability. However, due to being congenitally blind and taught by the badger moles, Toph perfected seismic sensing to unprecedented levels never seen before. No pun intended. Seismic sensing not only provides spatial awareness, but also enables users to detect lies by monitoring physiological indicators such as heart rate.
I've put all that behind me.
You're lying!
He's not lying.
How can you tell?
I can feel his breathing and heartbeat. When people lie, there's a physical reaction. He's telling the truth.
However, this truth-seeing ability can be counteracted by a skilled liar.
And stick to the truth. I'll be able to tell if you're lying.
Are you sure? I'm a pretty good liar. I am a 400-foot-tall purple platypus bear with pink horns and silver wings.
Okay, you're good, I admit it.
Seismic sensing remains relatively rare. Although we've only seen 4 known earthbenders use the ability on screen, they are Toph, Avatar Aang, Lin, and Suyin Beifong. At number 8, we have Healing and Spiritbending.
You have healing abilities. The great benders of the water tribe sometimes have this ability. I've always wished I were blessed like you.
In the Avatar universe, Qi serves as the vital life force empowering all living things to move, live, and breathe. Bending abilities emerge from individuals with exceptionally strong or potent Qi, allowing them to extend its influence beyond their own bodies into the natural world. 2 substances capable of carrying Qi are, well, water and blood. This is why waterbenders can heal, by using water to carry and focus Qi at points of injury.
Wow, you're definitely in the right area there. I can feel a lot of energy twisted up around there. Let me just see if I can...
The concentrated pure life energy rapidly accelerates the body's healing processes, particularly along meridians, the pathways through which Qi flows within the body. Yagoda illustrates the fundamentals of healing on a mannequin, focusing on meridians while using water to demonstrate its healing properties. Beyond physical healing, water's indirect influence on Qi enables healers to mend broken or misaligned crowning points and soothe mental or emotional trauma.
I told you those rocks were slippery. You're lucky you didn't kill yourself.
You done with the lecture, Mom?
Oh, grow up! You haven't changed one bit since we were kids.
Notably, healers possess techniques unrelated to chi manipulation. For example, Atuat, a mentor of Avatar Kyoshi, had mastered a way to manipulate blood temperature to sustain life in a frozen state. Perhaps that is how Avatar Aang survived in the iceberg for 100 years. But do not mistake this for bloodbending, as Atuat's method was merely altering the temperature of the water within them, not forcing her will over someone else's. Ironically, water's healing abilities facilitated Amun's removal of bending abilities by severing meridians associated with elemental chakras, thereby disrupting the flow of chi necessary for bending. You could also see Spiritbending as an extension of water's healing abilities. This rare and potent skill traces its origins to Avatar Roku's era, and was developed by a water-bending master named Makituk. Spiritbending uses water to help balance the energies, also presumably a form of chi, within a dark spirit in order to purify or pacify it.
Go in peace.
However, it can also corrupt spirits or rot the soul. Only 3 individuals, Makituk, Unalaq, and Avatar Korra, have demonstrated Spiritbending, suggesting its rarity and specialized utility against spirits. But as the name suggests, it's not useful unless you're fighting a spirit, and I don't think many benders are in a pro-bending match with spirits. Moving on to number 7, we have Flight and Spiritual Projection. Flight stands as one of the most exceedingly rare subskills within the bending world, accomplished by only 2 individuals throughout history, Guru Lahima and Zahir.
Did he just fly?
Guess he doesn't need a ride.
Much like how the concept of immortality is like the pinnacle of earthbender philosophy, flight represents the ultimate spiritual level of airbender ideology. It signifies a state where detachment from worldly ties enables one to embody the essence of air, utilizing airbending to levitate and soar without reliance on any external aid, and with boundless endurance. Airbending's other sub-skill is spiritual projection, and it's rare.
How did you find me during harmonic convergence?
I don't know. I just kind of focused on your energy. I think our spiritual connection led me to you.
Maybe you can find Kai the same way. I know you two have a connection.
What do you mean, a connection?
Only Jinora have shown mastery of this technique. Since airbending is the most spiritual and detached of all the elements, only airbenders with incredibly strong spiritual connections can perform it. This advanced bending technique enables benders to project their consciousness into the spirit world, bridging the gap between the physical and spiritual realms.
Korra! The vines! They're taking me! Help!
By honing their spiritual energy, benders can explore the spirit world, communicate with spirits, and gain invaluable insight into the mysteries of existence.
Ah, pedestrian. I already know what you look like on the outside. I want you to show me the inner Milo.
Help! You have to get Korra and the rest of us out of here now! Hurry!
During harmonic convergence, Jinora used an amplified version of this technique to assist Avatar Korra in her battle against Unalaq, the Dark Avatar. However, its complex nature and potential dangers place it lower on our list. Coming in at number 6 is Metalbending. Metalbending is a unique and specialized subskill of earthbending. It involves manipulating the earthen impurities present within metals.
Your fly was down. Thanks for catching that.
Initially requiring direct or near-direct contact, the technique has advanced significantly by Korra's era. Despite this progress, only about 1% of earthbenders are capable of metal bending.
Anyway, so what are you guys doing? You're metal bending over here or something?
Want to give it a shot?
Nah, it's okay. I mean, only like one earthbender in 100 can metal bend.
Suyin Beifong holds the belief that any earthbender can learn to metal bend, although this assertion proves challenging for some individuals like Aang and Bolin.
Well, don't believe everything you hear. The only thing limiting you is your attitude,
rendering it virtually unattainable. While earthbenders can manipulate precious metals such as mercury, silver, and gold, platinum poses a unique challenge due to its high purity.
The joints are platinum too! We can't metal bend any of it!
Even Toph, renowned for her metal bending prowess, found platinum difficult to bend. The potential to overcome this limitation remains uncertain, though the raw power of the Avatar state demonstrated by Korra suggests the possibility, as she managed to break platinum chains while in the Avatar state. At number 5 is Combustionbending.
This is crazy! How can we beat a guy who blows things up with his mind?
Combustionbending is a form of telekinetic firebending. It is also the rarest sub-element of fire, and we've only seen 2 confirmed combustion benders. It consists of the ability to channel chi through the light chakra in the forehead, often marked by an intricate third eye tattoo, superheating the surrounding air and producing a beam of explosive energy capable of immense damage, both in short and long range. Combustion, much like lightning, represents an intense form of firebending, distinguished by its overwhelming power and destructiveness. It stands as potentially the most formidable bending ability, rivaled only by bloodbending in its potency. Unlike lightning, combustion can be unleashed rapidly and repeatedly without diminishing its lethality, making it a relentless force to contend with. The origins of combustion bending vary, with some individuals naturally born with their abilities, such as Combustion Man and Pi Li. However, most practitioners are products of rigorous military programs, where only a few survive the grueling training. The iconic third eye tattoo associated with combustion benders helps focus the chi, much like how air nomad tattoos run along chi paths in the body. While this unique style of firebending is strong, its vulnerability lies in the forehead and can be exploited even by people without bending. All you need to defeat it is a trusty boomerang.
All right, buddy, don't fail me now. Aww, boomerang!
Some metal bending and boom, say bye-bye to their head.
Please!
So in conclusion, if someone can figure out their weakness, they're in big trouble. Next up at number 4, we have Lavabending. This technique involves transforming Earth into a liquid state through phase shifting. The energy required to accomplish this feat surpasses that needed for transmuting water into ice or snow by several orders of magnitude.
You're about to get the world's largest hot foot, metal lady!
Consequently, lavabending is exceedingly rare and notoriously challenging to master. It grants those who know how to manipulate it unprecedented control, rendering it nearly impossible to defend against. Lavabending appears to be the sole sub-element in the Avatar universe that necessitates innate ability rather than acquired skill. While not definitively confirmed, but it's been pretty much treated as a you either can or you can't ability, not as a skill that can be learned.
Incredible.
You're a Lavabender.
Remarkably, some earthbenders, like Avatar Kyoshi, Gazan, Avatar Zito, and Bolin, possess an innate talent for lavabending. Generally speaking, regular earthbenders lack the capacity to manipulate existing lava.
What are you smiling about?
I was just remembering the last time we fought.
Well, a lot has changed since then.
Number 3 on the list is Lightningbending.
I'll show you lightning!
The unique ability of firebenders to conjure their element from thin air, unlike their counterparts with air, earth, or water, stems from the fundamental principles of bending itself. While airbenders, earthbenders, and waterbenders extend the influence of their chi beyond their bodies into the surrounding environment, firebenders possess the capability to manipulate pre-existing fire. Their element, already a product of chemical energy, allows them to convert the chi within their bodies directly into fire. This concept is illustrated by Iroh when explaining to Zuko, highlighting the significance of the fire chakra located within the stomach.
It is called the Sea of Chi. Only in my case, it is more like a vast ocean.
Which serves as the most energetically charged chakra, facilitating this transformation. Lightningbending takes this concept a step further, to its apex. Seasoned firebending masters discern the yin and yang energies within themselves, gradually separating them until they collide and rebound like a stretched rubber band.
Creating lightning.
Lightningbenders harness this collision, guiding the resulting surge of energy to manifest as a bolt of pure lightning, representing firebending at an unparalleled level of intensity. During Avatar Kyoshi's era, knowledge of lightning generation was exceedingly rare, almost mythical, with only one individual, the warlord Shu Ping-an, known to possess the ability. After his defeat, the Fire Nation royal family imprisoned him to study and replicate his skills, initially limiting the teaching of lightning generation to royal family members and high-ranking generals. However, by Korra's time, the technique had become more widespread. Lightning generation encompasses various techniques beyond the creation of lightning bolts. Instant lightning, although weaker due to incomplete separation of yin and yang, exists alongside lightning redirection. Famously pioneered by Iroh.
I will teach you a firebending move that even Azula doesn't know, because I made it up myself.
Azula later developed distinctive techniques unmatched in history, including small sparks, balled lightning, omnidirectional lightning blasts, and lightning flashes, capable of disorienting enemies without causing physical harm. In the runner-up position at number 2, we have
Bloodbending, controlling the water in another body, enforcing your own will over theirs.
Bloodbending is perhaps one of the most powerful sub-skill. This formidable ability entails exerting control not only over the water in a victim's body, but also over their chi, the life energy vital for movement, existence, and respiration. Turning any living thing into a puppet, and only stronger waterbenders are capable of such ability.
Don't hurt your friends, Katara, and don't let them hurt each other.
To date, only 5 waterbenders have been shown to bloodbend. Hama, who single-handedly managed to haunt the Fire Nation with bloodbending for decades. Yakone, Tarlok, Katara, and Amun.
Yakone, you won't get away with this.
Republic City is mine, Avatar.
Resistance against a bloodbending grasp is possible but challenging, especially for waterbenders.
You're not the only one who draws power from the moon.
Yakone notably developed a variant of bloodbending termed psychic bloodbending, enabling him to manipulate others with minimal facial and finger gestures. Remarkably, his sons exhibited the extraordinary ability to bloodbend even outside of a full moon, a feat unparalleled among known practitioners.
That's the way it's done. That's what you need to strive for.
However, with their demise, this unique skill seems to have faded into obscurity. Bloodbending is truly a terrifying force to be reckoned with. And finally, claiming the title of the most powerful sub-element, we have Energybending. An ancient and enigmatic art, Energybending transcends the boundaries of conventional bending, allowing benders to manipulate the very essence of life energy itself.
When we hit our lowest point, we are open to the greatest change.
This concept differs from the abilities of traditional elemental benders. Waterbenders, for instance, focus their chi through water, although their method is less refined compared to directly manipulating chi. Firebenders manipulate the flow of chi within their bodies to produce fire, lightning, and combustion. However, they cannot directly manipulate chi as they do with the fire they generate, nor can they influence the chi of others. Energybenders, on the other hand, possess the unique ability to directly manipulate chi itself. Aside from the ancient lion turtles, the only known individuals with this power are the avatars.
In the era before the Avatar, we bent not the elements, but the energy within ourselves.
Avatar Aang and Korra are the sole ones to have demonstrated this ability.
I'm taking away your bending for good.
It is often misunderstood that what Amun did to benders was energy bending, but nope, only the Avatar can do that. Let me explain. You see, the Earth chakra at the base of the spine is the most potent chakra for earthbenders, which is why, when they extend their chi, Earth is the element they bend. So Amun used bloodbending and advanced healing techniques to block the chi pathways connected to and from a bender's elemental chakra, effectively severing their connection to their bending abilities. Korra, however, used energy bending to reverse this effect. The exact limitations of energy bending remain unclear. Unlike traditional elemental bending, it doesn't seem to grant physical prowess. Instead, it has been observed to achieve various feats, including granting bending to non-benders, permanently removing or restoring bending abilities.
What did you do to me?
I took away your firebending. You can't use it to hurt or threaten anyone else ever again.
Redirecting beams of pure chi energy, dissolving barriers of chi energy, and facilitating astral projection, distinct from the spiritual projection practiced by airbenders. Astral projections generated through energy bending possess the ability to change size, release chi blasts, and interact with physical objects.
The spirits have returned.
With that being said, it is important to always remember true power comes not just from bending, but from understanding and respecting the elements themselves.
Well done, Korra.
The Avatar is back in business!
And that's it for today's video. If you watched all the way to the end, I truly, truly appreciate it.
Go in peace.
So which sub-element do you think reigns supreme? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay geeky.